carbon dioxide levels was highest in over 3 million years. So the level of carbon dioxide,
Yeah.
can you open this? I mean, does it open on your end?
Well, I'm now actually using my smartphone. So,
Oh, okay.
well, I can open it.
Oh, no problem. So yeah, that's one of the things that's there.
I suppose that based on many data, I think we're producing less carbon dioxide when the cities are blocked down.
Yeah, during the lockdown, but the global warming has been an issue for a long time now.
Yeah, that's true.
So these are the things that the main global concerns that we are dealing with. I mean, the list goes on. The world has lots of problems. We got this climate change issue. We got armed conflict that I talked about, like, yeah, chronic disease, which is
Yeah.
like COVID-19. Education is a thing that's, I mean, if you look at not one society, not one country, but overall as in the world, so education is not balanced. Infectious disease again, which is coming to another level. Population growth. So the population growth is something that is not controlled. Well, maybe in China it is controlled, right? I thought in China, as far as I remember, if I remember it correctly, Chinese government had issued some sort of notice that you guys cannot have more than one baby, and then all of a sudden they say that they see that the number of boys are more than the number of girls, and then I think, right? Is that right? So that they lifted the law and said, hey, you can have two babies now.
Yeah.
Now you can have 2 or 3.
I think now we're facing 2. Yeah.
2.
We're actually now facing the similar problem with Japan. Like, we have
more men.
We don't have enough labor, to support the economy. So that, and and the gender is, well, I think it can come down to the tradition. Like, in the past, Chinese people usually regard boys to be better than girls, and I know that this is also a problem worldwide by boys. So we think only boys can keep the race of that family to pass down from generations to generations, so that people keep giving birth to boys, and now they are, I think the ratio is about 100 girls to 117 or something like that, boys. Yeah. So it's quite unbalanced.
117. Yeah, that's quite a number. But if that's the case, then the guys will definitely have to have, what's going to happen? I mean, how are they going to make family? No, let me ask you this. Well, are you guys, I mean, how open are you for interracial relationships? You know what I mean? Like, if girls from Indonesia, or maybe from Vietnam, or maybe from another country comes over, or into China, or men, how open are men to marry like girls from another country, another nation?
Well, I'm not familiar with questions like these, but in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned, I think that the interracial marriage will generally only happens to those who can get in touch with the international world, like the students who study abroad, or someone who works in the diplomatic services. But for those who doesn't get a good or qualified education,
how many brothers and sisters do you have?
The access.
Do you have any brother or sister?
None.
So you're the one. So you're the only one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents are kind of planning to have another child, but it was several years ago, so that now they are kind of, giving up the the plan.
Okay.
Their generation is kind of in that position where when they are in the best age to give birth to more than one child, they're banned. But now, even though the policy is available, they're less able to do that. So
Right.
it's quite a
How
pity.
old are your parents? Let me just ask you this. I don't know. Should I be asking that or?
My mom is 45 and my dad is 47. Yeah.
Okay. It's not easy to give birth at the age of 45.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
that's
And at 35, 36, 37, under 40 is okay, I think. Yeah. But anyway, how do
yeah.
you? What's your perception on like? Would you make family with somebody from another country, or no? Would you prefer another Chinese fellow or person? I just trying to
I don't
understand
think
your
I
way of thinking.
Yeah, I don't think that I have a really clear preference because I believe in true love and I
Oh, so
think
you're open.
love
So you're
does
open,
not have,
right? You're open to
yeah.
it. Okay. All right. But do you think that if you get involved with something like that, with another person from another country, there's a big chance that it's going to cause issues or problems in future? Different culture, different things and everything, rituals with the kids and everything, the whole, what I'm saying? And it's a different culture, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
How is it? Do you think it's manageable or it's a big, issue?
Well, if we're still in the international environment like these years, then it will be quite tricky, many nations are opposing each other, like for
Yeah.
example China and America, and it's definitely not easy for people to went abroad and
Right.
to meet each other in this way, and there'll be less chances, but
Now
if
let's
we
put
just
aside
assume that everything is
America.
back to
Let's
normal.
say America is
Yeah.
not there. Let's say you're talking about Saudi Arabia, or maybe not Saudi Arabia. Those guys are different. Um, let's say Mexico. Let's consider Mexico. South America, Mexico.
Okay.
So Mexican people would speak Spanish, and you'd speak in Chinese. The guy would want their kids to speak in Spanish, and you guys would want your kid to speak in Chinese. You see? So Mexican ritual,
Well,
Mexican everything, and Chinese ritual everything. So how's that gonna work? The kids are gonna be multilingual.
Yeah, they'll be
Bilingual.
definitely bilingual and
Yeah.
yeah, and live in a mixed culture environment. And I think language is definitely a thing, but I now think that the more language you can manage, the easier you can to survive in this environment. So
Yeah.
it'll be kind of a advantage for our child to be able to learn more languages at a young age. So I don't
Exactly.
really consider that to be a problem.
Do you
As
travel?
long as me and the other person
You have
can
understand each other.
communicate
Correct.
fluently.
Do you travel? Did you travel outside China?
Well, not very much, but I've been to Australia and Singapore.
Okay.
But these years, I don't think it'll be even convenient for you to
Right.
travel outside your province.
No, right. I'm just trying to see how, at what level you're operating.